Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Mad Treat here, and in today's video, I have the best settings to use for Season 4 Warzone. We're going to take a deep dive, go over all the settings to help you guys out. So to see more setups like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and smash that like button, and be sure to hit that bell icon so you never miss a new video like this. Alright guys, let's get right into the best settings for Season 4 that I use. So this will change person to person, so this is a good starting point, a nice template to really go over all the settings here. So if you need to make tweaks, again, this what works best for me. So just make sure you take these down and just play with this, okay? So we'll start here in the category for controller. So this is for console that I play on. So I have the default button layout. I have the default layout for the preset for the stick. I have disabled invert vertical look, so those are pretty standard. Now, as we go through it, we have dead zone. So I use 0.10. The dead zone is all about stick drift. So if you put down your controller, you'll see if it's moving a little. So you might need to tweak it to move it a little higher. That will really help you. Maybe you don't want to buy a new controller, for example. This will really mitigate that and really help that for you, okay? Now, you want to play with that. So moving on here, we do have horizontal, we have vertical sensitivity. The sweet spot for me is 6 and 6. So I would not go any lower than that, but you could go as high as even up until 8. But really tweak that, see what feels best for you. But I think 6 is the best, especially you have that aim assist on controller, so it really feels great. Now we do have the ADS sensitivity multiplier for low zoom and high zoom. I tweak these a little, so for low zoom I have 0.89, and for the high zoom I use a flat 1.00, but again you might want to tweak that as well, but that's what works best for me. Now for the aim response curve type, I did try these, and honestly I think standard is just the best. I would leave it. Controller vibration, definitely disable that. You don't need to be shaking all over the place while you're trying to engage on battles, and it will save on battery life, so just disable it, make life easy. Now we have aim assist, I left that on standard. We have the weapon mount activation, I just left that all, the same default. So really what I would tell you is this, equipment behavior, I played around with that, I would leave that on hold. But the biggest one, guys, that I want to tell you about, the biggest secret that a lot of people use is the use and reload behavior. You want to make sure you have contextual tap. This thing is amazing. Basically, you're just running around the map when you're picking or looting things up. You just literally tap the button. For me, it would be, let's say, X, and you just grab it instantly. So there's no more holding it or running by things and you're not grabbing it. It's going to make your life so much easier. Just be wary if you're in a vehicle. From experience, I will tell you guys, if you tap it, you're going to fall out of the vehicle or get out, okay? Especially if you're in a helicopter, we've all been there. It's not great. So you want to make sure you hold the button if you want to reload, okay? If you just tap it when you're in a vehicle, it will throw you out. So I learned the hard way, so just kind of keep that in the back of your mind, okay? But definitely use contextual tap. And I use armor plate behavior apply 1. That changes for some people. I'd like to just do it once. I have that control. I don't want to be stuck in animations if I don't want to. That's personally what I use. We have slide behavior. I have it on tap. It will help you with slide canceling. So make sure you change that to tap. Auto move forward. I left that disabled. Now automatic sprint. This is another big secret, big one right here, guys. You want automatic tactical sprint. Okay, so you're always going to feel like you're the Flash all the time running around those levels. So between that contextual tap, it's really going to change the way you play. It's going to feel a lot better. So that's the biggest one I would tell you. Automatic sprint, do automatic tactical sprint, and definitely use contextual tap. Okay, these last two I have it enabled. It's pretty standard. So let's head over to the general tab. See what's going on here, if anything really needs to be changed for you guys. So subtitles, I have it disabled. Seems pretty standard here. Weapon motion blur, world motion blur, I disabled those. We don't need, any blurriness here. It's already hard enough to see things. So just make sure you have that, okay? Now, one of the biggest things I wanted to go over is for the HUD. So we have the mini map shape. Okay, so you want to make sure you use square. You see this example, look at how much more of the map you're going to see. So just make sure you leave that on square. Do not use the round. You're doing yourself a disservice. Look at how much more map you can see. Okay, so that's another big one I want to make sure you guys are aware of. Rotation I left enabled. Anything else here that needs to be changed? I think we're good. We don't need to do anything with that. Seems pretty standard. Now, audio, I use Boost High. For me, that is the best sounding audio mix. There's a bunch here, as you can see, but definitely just leave it on Boost High. You're going to hear a lot. You're going to hear footsteps. This game does have some issues with audio, hearing things, so you need all the help you can get. Leave it on Boost High. I actually put the music volume all the way down. We're going to put that all the way. I left out just 1, but just go to 0. We don't need no music volume. We don't need that. And looking at everything else here, it's pretty much standard. Nothing that I would say is big. I do have war tracks as a passenger disabled. Just, I don't need that added music, things like that. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Those are the biggest hits that I wanted to go over with you guys because it's going to improve your way of life when you're playing this game. And this is, again, what works best for me. You've seen my gameplays, my live streams. That's how I'm getting those beams. Definitely 6.6 again for horizontal. Vertical works best for me. But guys, this is just a template. So just take this as much as you can and then tweak it around. But I hope this helps you guys out. This is what I use for Season 4 in Warzone right now. But just take some time, go through it. I know it's a lot here, but I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, make sure to put it down in the comments down below. We'll go over it in detail. But that's it, guys. These are the settings I use. Take care, everyone. I hope this helps you.